A lot of businesses spend thousands and thousands of dollars developing beautiful but dumb websites that never generate any sales or leads for them. So they would go to a web developer and ask them to develop the most beautiful, the coolest website. And then they will spend thousands of dollars in marketing. They will do search engine optimization, Facebook pay-per-click, Google AdWords and everything, and expect that a lot of traffic would come to the website that will automatically convert into leads and sales. But this doesn't happen. This is a dumb approach. A smarter website has got only two purposes. It's focused, it's built for a purpose. And the purpose are to acquire new customers, and number two, to engage existing ones. That's it. How do you do that? Well, you have to understand the whole customer journey and then embed your customer journey in your website to be able to achieve that. A smarter website starts from the reach. Starts from reaching out to your customers wherever they are through search engine optimization, of course through social media, but you have this inbuilt capability in your website so that it can reach correctly to your specific targeted customers. Once your customers reach your website, the second objective is to attract those people to stay on your website, because a lot of website visitors leave a website within 5 to 7 seconds of visiting it. How will you ensure that your website has got enough attractiveness that people would actually stay on your website? You do that by designing your website in a specific way that provides a clear message to your customers what you are about, and give them a proper navigation so that they can deep dive into your website. Once you have attracted them, the third thing is to engage. Is to engage them by your content, by your videos, by your animation, by how everything is laid out in your website. Now it's not a design work. It's not about just making it beautiful. It's about the science of how you can help your customer navigate through your content and how you can engage with them, how you can have a conversation with them, so that they get interested in what you have to offer. They understand your offering, they understand your business. They build a likability, they build a trust, they build a value. They understand what value you are providing to them. And then it comes to capture. Now, a lot of businesses and a lot of web designers think that once you have, once your customers reach out to you, once you have attracted them, once you have engaged with them, you can convert them then and there. Well, the conversion rate would be 1 to 2%. And it's great if they are converted directly, but most likely they're going to leave your website forever. So the best bet is to capture their details once you have engaged them enough. Capture their details in terms of email so that you can later on follow up with them via email. But not only emails, you can capture their cookie details via remarketing. So you can do it via Google remarketing. Do you remember the ads that when you visit a website and when you leave that website, you start seeing those specific ads all the time, That's called remarketing. So by remarketing, by capturing their social media details, by getting them to like your page, so by getting them to take an action that will allow you to capture some of their details so that you can reach out back to them once they leave your website is extremely important. Now, once you have converted them, your job doesn't end over here. You should be able to nurture them through your website, but through the channels that are integrated with your website, your email marketing, your social media marketing, your Google pay-per-click, your Facebook pay-per-click, all sort of working together to nurture your clients so that they build further trust in your brand. They build a connection with your brand. You nurture them, you educate them on your services. And once you have nurtured them enough, once you have built that connection, built that trust, that's when you convert them. That's when you ask them to come back to your website and push that final buy button, final quote button. and your website again needs to have the capability to track the whole journey, right from the reach to nurture and then convert, to measure what's happening, because if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. It's as simple as that. And measuring is not about just saying, oh, my website had 300 visitors this day. Well, it's similar to you sort of saying, I can see 300 footsteps in my shopping store today, but no one bought anything from you. So you can't go back to them because you didn't capture their details. It's about understanding who really visited your website. Why did they visit it? Where did they come from? What did they want to do? And how you can go back to them. How you can improve the layout of your website. How can you do A/B testing to understand what's working on your website, what's not working on your website. So measuring is absolutely important. Now, once you have converted your visitors, it doesn't end over there. It's not because you don't want your customer to buy once from you, do you? Well, the cost of acquiring a customer is significantly higher than retaining your customers. So what you want to do is you want them to stay in this loop of nurture and convert again and again. So once they are converted, you want to nurture them again so that they buy from you again. They become your repeat customers. And if you take them through this loop of nurture and convert through your website and surrounding channels, they become your brand ambassadors. These are the people, when Apple launches a new product, they will queue up whole night to buy the new iPhone because they are loyal to their brand. You want your customers to be as loyal to your brand as well. And you can achieve that through a smarter website that encompasses all of those things. Not through a dumb website that you ask a designer to design and the person sort of added a lot of beautiful images and animations to it and that's it. No, it's a science. Smarter website is a science technique that works through all of these phases and ensure that your customer journey is a successful one. Your customer builds the trust, likability, and understands your value, provides you their detail, and then ultimately convert, and doesn't stop there, becomes your loyal customers, become your brand ambassadors. So look at your website, and if you don't have a website, when you are thinking of doing a website, talk to your developer, talk to your designer, and ask him these questions. How is your web designer or developer going to achieve this?